voice is the same as silence if there isn't anyone to hear it. And silence is my biggest fear, the fear of being forgotten. So I closed the coffin on my victories for a moment and let them die, and realized I couldn't even shed a tear. If I continue to dig my heels into my past, my future could drastically change. But the thought of letting go of what might last feels like something I may never do, and to be honest, my thoughts were all I ever wanted to hear before I realized killing you was killing a sacred deer. I don't think I'm depressed anymore, but I'm learning all about my inadequacies and how even when my depressive thoughts faded, like a cancer, they morphed and mutated into different fables, like hearing yelling from a broken relationship 2 units down to where I can't make out the syllables, but I understand the violence. And when I decide to give the damage to someone else, the body count rises. It never stopped. I keep swearing to myself that I'll change, that life will be a constant upward trajectory of self-improvement and gratification, but everyone goes silent when they catch a glimpse of the cake's blood on my hands that I can't just wash off. The charming wolf in wolf's clothing, trying his best to be good, but once the scent presents itself, it's only a matter of time before the cycle repeats, and someone's heart has to die. But I've learned that the need to love someone is less to do with empathy and more about that endless bit of narcissism everyone has but no one will admit to. A need to selfishly absorb and duplicate versions of yourself within others. Whether it be for money, sex, status, security, insecurity, codependence, or just simply something to do cause you're bored. There will always be smoke even if they say the gun isn't loaded. There's always gravity even when we're floating. Everyone wants a horizon, a happy ending, but nobody told me that once that horizon comes for us, it's not gonna stop. Like a reverse locomotive, time will rain down dust in the cogs of our memories until is becomes was and was becomes a distant why. Why was I so hungry for acceptance and belonging when I knew I didn't belong? I didn't need this. I didn't want this. How did I get here? And when will I learn that ripping off the edges of every square and then crushing it into circles expecting love without giving love in return is the reason I'll probably stay alone instead of bulldozing the life out of anyone willing to let me in? Every time I find someone, I break them or they break themselves, or we break each other. Then we try to put the pieces back together, but it never looks the same. It doesn't fit. Nothing fits. Nothing lasts. Nothing works. We try to put the pieces back together, but it never looks the same. Nothing matters. But then I realized, what's life without love? Without interaction and collaboration? Without someone to hold your hand and grip it tighter when you're staring into the maw of problems you can't even begin to understand? Without a soul accepting mutually assured destruction over dying with an incomplete checklist of frivolous ideas that never came to fruition? Maybe I'll find that someday. But until then, I'm alone. And that's okay.